Well, hey there. This is Carol Sanick, and you're listening to Carol Sanick Unscripted. This is the place where truth speaks softly and life gets a little clearer. So before we begin, everything I mentioned today, my books, my blogs, my podcast updates, you'll find on one place, my link tree. Just head to linktr, it's all one word, linktr.ee/Carol869. And please put the E on Carol. So you can do that after the episode and you'll find everything waiting there. So guess what? This is my birthday episode. Yeah, because tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm stepping into another year of my life. And birthdays, well, they change as you change. They stop being about cake and candles, and they start being about something deeper. Survival, growth, and who you've become along the way. This isn't the calendar's new year. This one belongs to me. I've lived enough life now to know that every birthday sits on top of a whole landscape of the year before it. The losses, the surprises, the quiet mornings, the late night thoughts, the moments where you break open, and the moments where you put yourself back together again. And this year, well, it taught me a few things. It taught me to return to my voice, the one that gets louder when I laugh too hard, and the one that whispers when I'm figuring myself out again. It taught me that I'm allowed to shift, to change direction, to choose differently, even when no one understands why. It taught me that forward isn't always fast. Sometimes forward is one breath, 1 mile, one truth at a time. And yes, oh my goodness, I laughed this year, the real kind of laughter, the belly laughter, the kind that bubbles up out of nowhere over something ridiculous. Like a certain James Bond character name that nearly made teenage Carol dissolve into the movie theater floor. Those moments matter. They remind me that even after everything I've lived through, joy still finds me. And of course, Larry is always in my birthday. Not in a heavy way, he's simply part of the thread. Part of the woman I became. Part of every year I walk into, even now. Love doesn't disappear. It changes shape and walks beside you. So now, where am I? And who am I? And where am I stepping into this new year? And who will I be? All these questions. Well, maybe a little fiercer, a little softer, a little wiser. A woman who knows where she stands and isn't afraid to take up the space she earned. A woman who survived trauma, lived through grief, and still chooses to keep becoming. Still chooses fire and grace. Still chooses truth. And if you're listening to this, maybe you're in your own season of becoming. Maybe you're standing on the edge of your next year or your next chapter or your next breath. You don't need a birthday to start again. You can choose your new year any day you want. Mine just happens to be this week. Well, tomorrow. I'm walking into it with gratitude, with courage, with curiosity, and with the understanding that the woman I'm becoming deserves to be met fully by me, and then by the world. So here's to another year of telling the truth out loud, of healing in real time, of finding laughter in unexpected places, and stepping toward the woman I'm becoming, not the pain I've already outrun. And that, my friends, is how I'm entering this next year of my life. With fire and grace. Always. And thank you so much for listening. You can wish me a happy birthday if you like. Now you go out and have a really good week, including Thanksgiving Day. That's a wrap.